Alright folks, it's Pitching Ace 88. We are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Case number 46. We're going to be going on to chapter number 3. Or hopefully we figure out who the murderer is. But Ramirez, what did you mean Tony Webb was a supporter of Martha Price? She publicly said he was a horrible human being. Well, yes, I saw him at a meeting. He was one of her celebrity endorsements. They seemed really friendly with each other. Wow, so Martha lied to us. According to her, she had nothing to do with him. Those politicians, you just can't trust them. Right, Ace, we need to go to the root of all this. Let's head back to Martha's headquarters. I wonder if she's one of the girls that he was, seeing on the side. Great, Martha's in a meeting in town. If she thinks she can avoid us forever, she's got another thing coming. Well, you're right, Ace. We should have another look at her headquarters. She'll have to come out eventually. Yeah, once we get enough evidence against her, she'll have to come out. Alright, so we got pie chart, torn t-shirt. Assuming that might be it there. Nope. What's that? Sponsorship contract? That's not a pie chart apparently. Oh duh, there's a pie chart. Pile of magazines. Billiard ball, wet floor, torn t-shirt. Oh, it's out here. Nice. Got actually quite a bit from this little area. Makes you wonder. Well, this looks like a contract. It's signed by Laura It's Laura Harrington's name on it. Someone has written in the margins, but the annotations have been scratched out. Can you look at them? And look at that t-shirt. It's all been torn up. You're right. That's weird. Can you restore it? Well, there's a pile of magazines to look through. How right you were to have another look around, Ace. Yeah. Just shirt, because this looks like the puzzle. Yep. Oh, man. Tony Webb supports the price. Wow. Good job restoring that t-shirt, Ace. So what's it all about then? It's a political t-shirt, and look at that slogan. Tony Webb supports Martha Price for mayor. I thought Ramirez had gone down that endorsement story wrong, but he was right. Martha completely downplayed her relationship with Tony to us. Busy or not, here we come. Let's find Martha Price, Ace. She has a lot to answer for. My guess is that she was a supporter, and then she found out he was a womanizer, and then she didn't really want him to be a part of her campaign. Ooh. Hey, the front page of that golf magazine you shows a photo of Tony Webb and Harold Knight, the golfer we met earlier. This magazine is talking about the showdown of the year in an epic rivalry. Say, Harold Knight greatly downplayed his relationship with Tony. Friendly competition indeed. You're right, Ace. We're long due for a chat with him. After you. Let's see. Who is this? Whoa. So Ace, what was written on Laura Harrington's contract? Holy hula hoop, these are full-on threats. I'll destroy our relationship. This one's first, TW. TW, that's our victim's initials. So the couple was going through more than a rough patch. We have to talk to Laura, Ace. She has some explaining to do. Wow, we're definitely talking to a lot of the suspects, which is good because we gotta learn a lot more about them. Mrs. Price, Inspector Ace found this t-shirt with a rather telling slogan, proving that Tony Webb was heavily involved in your campaign. Could you be more discreet? He was one of my endorsements, but it was before I learned of his many affairs. Those t-shirts were never released to the public, thank goodness. I had my team look into his background. I screened everyone that works with me to make sure they're fit to come near my daughter. She's an intern here. I have to make sure she's safe. I couldn't have a womanizer like him anywhere near her, and the impact on my campaign. Could you imagine? The voters would turn away from me. I would lose the mayoral race for sure. So we parted ways. He took it quite badly. He tried to throw things at me. He was mad. It was quite a scary sight, believe me. He didn't even do wine. Let's see. Mr. Knight, why did you omit to mention your long-standing feud with Tony Webb to Inspector Ace? Well, I didn't think you would take some childish pranks like replacing my strawberry soap with sewer waste as relevant. Yes, he and I were rivals, but it was more of a sibling rivalry than anything. I'm a brilliant golfer, the best of my kind. Without Tony in the race, I would have been #1, but he just keeps winning everything like he's an alien or something. So Tony's death means that you're now the #1 golfer on the surface, which gives you one heck of a motive. I realize that, Inspector Ace, but believe me when I say that I wanted that first place fair and square. The road might be cleared up, but his ghost will forever hang in my achievements, and this is the kind of wound that even a glass of wine can't cure. Okay, well there you go. He has basically everything that I needed. What's up, Laura? Laura, we found one of your contracts. We saw that the notes Tony Webb put on it. Those are plain threats against you and your sponsor deals. Why didn't you warn the police? And what would they have done? I was trying to stop our relationship. I didn't want to be involved in the scandal that was coming, but he threatened me. He took it very badly. He said he would convince my sponsors to drop my contracts, which would put my career at a stop. Without sponsors, I can't afford the tournament costs. That contract you found is my most recent one, with the strawberry soap maker. I don't even know how he managed to get his hands on it. It's over now, Laura. How did you manage to respond to his threats? I didn't. That happened just before he died, so I guess I'm off the hook. Or maybe he had time to talk to my sponsors. I don't know yet. Yeah, okay, I can almost guarantee you I believe it's probably her. So Ace, how's this investigation going? Do you have any leads on the murder of Tony Webb? We've made a lot of progress, Captain, but we're not quite there yet. We're still digging into Tony's murder, and Ace is as clever as always. Well, good to hear, but if you oblige me, Inspector Ace, whenever I'm stuck in a case, going back to the crime scene is always the safest bet. Those are wise words, Captain. We'll take them to heart. So what do you think, Ace? Want to take another look at the crime scene? Heck yeah, I do. Yeah, there we go. This final little place to look through. Torn flyers down here. Sunscreen, dollar bills, ice cream, canoe. Berry shrub. I think that's right here. Oh, shrubbery. Interesting. Wouldn't have thought that was a clue, but apparently it is. So what'd you find on the golf course, Ace? A shrubbery? You should be careful. Do you really want to look into it? You don't know what might be hiding inside it. The Knights of Nye. Haha. I'm sorry, Ace. I'd keep getting lost in the forest when I was a kid, so my mom made up interesting stories to keep me from going there. She had one heck of an imagination. Anyway, if you think this shrubbery should be searched, we'll search it. Just be careful, okay? You never know. And what is that torn up paper you found? I can't believe golfers would litter the green like that. Let's piece it back together. Something tells me that that picture's going to have a lot of explanations to do. Well, that's easy. You're here. I don't even know who this guy is. So what's that brochure about, Ace? What's about a luxury golf course in Spain? Who could have left that junk here? It's such a posh and refined club. Always look on the bright side of... Oh, my brochure, you found it. Well, Inspector Ace, you come bearing gifts once again. Gifts? Never mind, it's your brochure. You're the man we want to talk to. You seem way happier than the last time we saw you. Oh, could it have been the caddy? We'll examine the shrubbery, though, first. Oh... golf club that was probably used to strike it. So what'd you find inside the shrubbery, Ace? A golf club? Hey, you're right. Tony's initials are engraved upon it. What's it doing here? How come one of Tony's golf clubs end up here if he was 6 feet under the ground? Well, it is true. We know that the killer shot a golf ball into Tony's mouth, but we haven't found the club they used to do it. They must have used Tony's club and discarded it. Well, that's clever, Ace. I never thought of that. Quick, let's see if the killer left something on that golf club. Heck yeah. TW, like Tiger Woods. Heck yeah. Did you manage to collect anything on Tony's golf club you found hidden in the shrubbery, Ace? Oh, you collect fibers. Awesome. Let's send them to Grace. She'll find out what they are in no time. 12 hours. Okay, that makes about sense. I need to grab some stars, though, to finish them off. Oh, there we go. We'll do the headquarter bonus. Let's see if I can do as well as... Come on, baby. Find everything, please. Yeah. There we go. Get that star. Alright, so let's go talk to him about the brochure. Want some wine, Inspector Ace? It's on me. You deserve it. Well, Danny, you sure got over your grief really quickly. What grief? I'm overjoyed. I'm finally free. It was a living hell working for Tony. The constant bullying, the moral harassment, that bleephole wouldn't even let me resign. He got me blacklisted from every major club in the world. But now I'll finally be able to enjoy my life again. I can finally go to Spain, and I must admit, I helped myself to all the fancy stuff he was sent. Too bad there isn't any more of my favorite strawberry soap. Tony hated it. You do realize that you're digging your own grave here. If that's not making you suspicious, I don't know what could. Well, no, I never do that. Look, he received this envelope yesterday. There's even a post stamp on it. I mean, he was a bleephole, but I'm no murderer. Oh, great. Now I need another star. So this envelope was sent to the victim right before he died. I hope Danny Doyle didn't compromise crucial evidence. Let's look at it. There's a note inside. Fancy a friendly match? Meet me at the golf course, 8 p.m. Holy socks, that must be the killer attacked Tony Webb before burying him. I don't know what Danny had in mind when he gave us this envelope, but you'll be quick to find out if it has something to do with the murder. Let's see if we can collect something on it. I knew it. I knew there was going to be something there. There's going to be something there that wasn't there before. So anyways, guys, I'm going to grab some stars because it's going to take me a few times to go to this. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Ciao. Alright, let's examine this envelope as I got a star. Because I have a feeling that this is going to be a 12-hour one as well. Oh, nice. Oh, it's got saliva. That's good. It'll tell us probably if it's male or female. So what'd you collect on the envelope the killer sent to you, Tony? Ace? You found saliva? Great. Actually, body fluids from our killer. I'm sure Grace will be thrilled. Yep, another 12 hours. Sweet. So I'll see you guys in 12 hours where we're going to figure out who murdered him. My guess is still her. Still her. But we'll see. We'll see who it is. Anyways, guys, see you guys in a little bit. Ciao. Alright, guys, let's figure out who killed him. Finish this off. I took a look at the saliva you collect from the envelope sent to the victim by its killer, and I managed to extract their DNA. Of course, the glue on the envelope seal badly damaged the DNA. I discovered it, and I finally managed to reconstruct a crucial missing piece, a pair of XY chromosomes. Huh, so we're looking for a killer with XY chromosomes. Any chance it's proof of a horrible disease which left them conveniently disfigured? Wow. Jones, if having XY chromosomes is a disease and you caught it at birth, come on, it simply means your killer is a man. Of course I knew that. I was just messing with you, Grace. Don't be so gullible. Anyways, Tony's killer is a man. Let's keep note of that, Ace. Then I think it's the caddy. Gosh, I thought it was the chick. I was wrong. I took a look at the fibers you found on the golf club the killer used to strike Tony, Ace. From their texture and their threading, I can confirm that not only do they come from clothing, but they come from a polo shirt. A polo shirt? Well, at least that's consistent with the killer being a golf player. Good point, Ace. So Tony's killer wears a polo shirt. I hope it'll help us trim our suspect list down a little bit. I'll bet you that it's the little piece that we need. It's the end of the line for that golfing maniac, Ace. Time to arrest Tony Webb's killer. Slow down there, man. We got this guy. Don't worry about it. We got him. Alright, so... Oh, it's the rival. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. I did not guess it was him. Maybe I did on the first video, but they kind of did a good job of throwing him off the track. So you're Tony Webb's killer, Harold? Was living under his shadow until getting too hard for you? I'm a great golfer. I should have my due. I should have my hour of glory. It's my time, but Tony wasn't human. What can I do against that? Well, apparently Tony's reputation was hanging by a thread, though. His womanizing ways were about to be exposed. Shouldn't that have been enough to put you in the spotlight? You think I would just become number one and that's it? No. He would have come back. Give it a couple months, everything would have been forgotten. He would have come back on top. I wouldn't have been able to handle it. To be finally the best only to have that title stolen away from me, it would have destroyed me. For goodness sake, Harold, it's just golf. It's just some sport, not a matter of life and death. Well, maybe for you, but I know the only way to become number one was to kill him. So I invited him for a little game on the golf course. We even took his own tasteless cart to go there. Then I struck him with his club, bound his hands and legs, and buried him at the 5th hole. He screamed all night long, the poor fool. This morning I came to play the 5th hole. I finished it with 3 strokes under par, my best performance this season. Hearing him convulse as he choked on my golf ball, goodness, I have the shivers of joy just thinking about it. Now I'll always be number one. It'll just me on the top of the world forever. No, Harold, you're just another basket case, one that's going to be put away for a long time. Harold Knight, you were standing here for the murder of Tony Webb. What do you have to say for your defense? Nothing, Your Honor. The world's a better place for now. For me, at least. You killed someone in cold blood. You watched over him as he died without trying to help him. And for what? For a stupid sport tournament? Golf is not stupid. Golf is everything. Golf is life, and I'm leading it. Me, alone, forever. Well, let's hope your time behind bars will help you realize what you've done. Harold Knight, you were sentenced to 25 years in prison with a chance to parole in 15 years. Court dismissed. I like that 25 years. He deserved it. Well, anyways, killing someone over sports. Can't really say I understand that, Ace. Do you? That must be my lack of ego. Well, anyway, that's the end of the road for Harold. He'll have all the time he needs to reflect back on what he's done inside a prison cell. Well, I hope for him that they have mini golf courses in prison. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up chapter number 3. Stay tuned, though, as we're going to go to the additional investigation, and they'll give us a little hint as to what's coming up in case number 45. See you guys in a little bit. This is Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.